Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. I have officially posted all of my Disney long form content here on YouTube from our recent Disney vacation. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name's Haley. I am a mother to an 8-year-old girl. It's just her and I. And we just went on our 5th Disney vacation, but 3rd solo, just her and I traveling. I always get questions on if I will film like a trip recap, budget, resort review, kind of like let you know my thoughts on our vacation. And so that is what this video is all about. If you want to go ahead and watch our past Disney vacation trips and all of that, I will have the playlist linked down below. So this trip was a 6-night stay, 3 nights at Coronado Springs and 3 nights at All Star Sports. We did a water park day, a Halloween party day, and then a day at Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios as well. So we had 4 park days. Let's see, we did not have the dining package this time. I set a strict budget of $3,000. So that is, I basically came in just a hair under that. $3,000 includes everything: plane tickets, food, souvenir, hotel, bus travel to the airport, and then from the airport to the resort round trip for both of us, luggage, and all of that. So that's the budget that I stuck to, and for the entire trip, that's what I spent. I always get questions on budgeting. I kind of base it on what deals are out for the time of year, airfare and all of that, and then I stick to it accordingly. Speaking of travel and luggage and all of that, I usually pack my regular suitcase and just check the luggage because I've been so nervous about traveling with a carry-on. And I've also thought about getting Sydney her own carry-on. I thought that would be a really good Christmas gift idea. And that's when Bagsmart came in. They are sponsoring today's video and they sent me, wait for it, the cutest carry-on. I've been dying to break into this since I got it the other day, but Sydney was around. And like I said, I want her to have this for Christmas. I thought it would just be cute to have underneath the tree. This is the one that I have. It is the 20-inch getaway carry-on in pink. It is lightweight. It's a manageable size. I feel like I can handle this on the airplane. It has the aluminum handle that is retractable as well. And then it has the 360 wheels. So it is so incredibly easy to maneuver. And that is all I care about. When it is just her and I traveling, I want quick, I want easy, and I want convenient, and I just want things to work. And let me just quickly clarify, I have anxiety about finding an overhead bin spot for my luggage and like hurrying up and rushing and trying to find our seats. But I'm feeling confident now that we've done our trip several times. And also how lightweight, super organized and easy this is to maneuver. This one is a 40-liter capacity and it has a TSA approved combination lock. So for stress-free security checks, you don't have to worry about anything. I absolutely love the different organizing compartments here. It has a separate compartment for dry and wet, which if you're traveling to Florida, if you're coming home with wet bathing suits, I love how they thought of everything. And again, if you're an overpacker like I am, this is one of my favorite features. It's expandable from 40 liters to 48 liters with just a little zipper. It has a durable PC shell with a 4-stage aluminum handle, 360-degree spinner wheels with shock absorbing design for smooth, quiet, and durable rolling. So I am so excited on our next trip to try out some carry-ons. We are also, of course, traveling for the holidays, going to see family and spending the night and things. So this is going to be perfect. I love how organized, how many compartments and separate. I don't know why. I always thought carry-ons were just like this little tiny open thing that I wasn't going to be able to organize and or maneuver or anything. But absolutely obsessed and I want to adopt it for myself. And in case I am going on a trip where I do not need a roller suitcase or staying at my mom's house or something, or just like a really quick overnight, I have this 40-liter Blast Pro backpack. It is such great quality. I could tell as soon as I grabbed this out of the packaging the amazing quality it has, and I'm obsessed. If you go on work trips, you travel with a laptop or electronics or anything, I love how many pockets there are for fragile items or items that you need really quick access to. Oftentimes I need really quick access to, say, earbuds, or when I'm traveling I wear those the ear planes for helping release your ear pressure. And I need like quick access to it. The sides are collapsible if you need it to fit underneath the airplane seat or in tight spaces. It has these clips here on the side where it can kind of compress everything, or if you overload your bags like me, you can expand it. Bagsmart is the best budget brand. This is the 40-liter capacity Blast Pro. I have it in the color Oyster, and boy, am I impressed with how many compartments this has. It's airline approved for 1-week trips, and you don't have to worry about checking things in or losing luggage or anything. It also holds a 30-ounce bottle with a side pocket, and I love that because my daughter's water bottle never fits conveniently in any other backpack that I own. It can also fit a 15.6-inch laptop in this special compartment, and it also has like a really soft, fluffy, and well, not fluffy, but like a nice soft interior texture so that you know it's not going to damage anything. It has an easy top opening to grab your quick essentials like sunglasses, earbuds, and things that you might need. It also has an RFID pocket, a blocking pocket for added travel security, and a durable YKK zipper for long-lasting use. Purchases of designated suitcase bundles from November to December include extra discounts and a free set of packing cubes. I have the link in the description box below where you can go ahead and check out the select bundles. Of course, I have everything linked in the description box below where you can go ahead and check out Bagsmart and a discount code as well, especially through the holidays. They have wonderful deals through November and December. If you are looking to travel or gift your loved ones or your favorite travel companion something, I highly recommend Bagsmart. I will give a quick overview of Coronado Springs. This was the first time that I have ever stayed there, and I'm just thinking of bags and luggage because we ended up doing a split stay, which means we transferred our luggage from one resort to the next. Having it in this convenient little package would have been a little bit easier to manage than my 45 separate items. That would have been so much more convenient. Okay, so Coronado Springs, it is a moderate resort. We stayed in a preferred room. We actually got upgraded to a preferred room. I just booked a standard, but we got upgraded to a preferred room, which means it was just a little bit closer to the lobby and the food and things. So what I have noticed is with moderate resorts, or we stayed at Art of Animation last time, which is a value. But what I've noticed about Coronado is, first of all, it's gorgeous. It's lush. It's beautiful. I loved the gardens. I loved the pool. It is very spread out, so it's a lot of walking. And honestly, there's so many rooms. Did I say where we even stayed? I said preferred room. We were in Casitas 3, building 3. It's so confusing at first. When we first got there, I mean, they circle it on the map, but the building was like a T shape or an L or something like that. So I didn't know where the room was. I didn't know where the elevators conveniently located to my room was. So it was quite confusing at first trying to find our bearings. It did take us a couple of days, or me a couple of days, to kind of get my bearings. But once I did, it was no big deal. It was totally fine. So it's a very large resort. There's definitely more walking if you want to walk to the pools, if you want to walk to the food court. It's just a little bit more walking than maybe a typical your other resorts. So there's that. I would highly recommend booking a preferred room or requesting something a little bit more centrally located. I cannot imagine. I think it was Ranchos or something way far back. I can't imagine walking that far. Now they do have internal bus loops, so walking to the bus stop wouldn't be that big of a wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if you want to go get food, it's quite a hike to that. So just be warned, it's spread out, but it was gorgeous. It was really quiet when we went. There were no conventions going on. It is a convention center where lots of activities and events are held. But when we went, there was nothing going on. And so it was really calm and peaceful, and I thought it was totally fine. The pool was so fun. My daughter was obsessed with the Jaguar slide. It was a little water slide. I went down it several times and she just lived on it when we were there. It had that, and it had one little sprayer into the pool, and then of course it had the view piece of the Mayan pyramid, and that was beautiful. So loved the pools. The play area, honestly, we didn't play in the play area much because my daughter I couldn't get her away from the water slide. So we didn't really utilize the play area a whole lot, but it was adorable. And the food as well. We didn't eat at any of those quick service locations, but they had like a bar and quick service location right out there, which everything looked delicious. We just happened to just eat elsewhere. So loved that. And then we had the roasting of the marshmallows one night. I think that was the night that we got there. We watched the movie Under the Stars, which was Hocus Pocus, and that is always so fun. I like to do that at least once on our trip, if available. So we did that. Overall, I loved the resort. I think it was a wonderful resort for the price. I think I paid was it like $256 a night? Technically, that's what it was listed for. Of course, I always use my 5% discount by paying with Target Red Card gift card situation. So I always save 5% on top of that. But I think when I booked it, it was $256 or $243, something like that. So overall value for the price, I think it was wonderful. It kind of felt deluxe in the lobby. We did not stay in the tower, but I've heard everyone rave about the tower. I just didn't think it was worth spending an extra few $100s on our 3 nights for our first stay. It's probably, I know most people who stay in the tower say it's totally worth it. So let me know your thoughts down below if you have, and if I need to stay there next. Barcelona Lounge was where we had coffee, or I had coffee in the morning. That was beautiful. Characters met us in the lobby on our day that we were leaving, and I just thought that was extra magical. Staff was all amazing. We did eat at the quick service El Mercado, and what we had was delicious. I had the hot honey chicken sandwich for lunch, and that was delicious. All of their breakfast options looked amazing, but we didn't really eat there a whole lot. Yeah, so I guess I didn't like stay and explore every element of the resort, but for our 3 nights there, it was wonderful. The rooms were spacious. There was only 2 of us, but the rooms were nice and spacious. So overall, yeah, I would definitely stay there again. On our next trip, am I gonna immediately wanna go there again? No, I still wanna try other resorts, but it's definitely nice to have an option. As far as the buses go, I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. As far as the buses go, I had no problem with the internal bus loop having a few stops. It didn't feel terrible to me. Because we were at Casitas building number 3, we were at one of the first bus stops, and so we could always get a seat. I know if you're at the last bus stop early in the morning when everyone's going to Magic Kingdom, it might be harder. You might have to wait longer, but we didn't have that experience. Or we walked to the lobby and we just got right on the first bus stop. So, I don't know. Overall, I have positive things to say. It was a lot of walking and it was very spread out. And so if you are lacking on patience or don't want to walk, then I would skip this resort or only stay in the tower. So there's my little 2 cents. And then when we did the split stay, it was no big deal. We just packed up all of our things, and then I dropped our stuff off to Bell Services. Now you can leave it in the room and have someone come pick it up and transfer it for you. I just like to know it was in the hands of the people that I needed it to be in. And I went and got coffee at the same time. We told them what resort we were moving over to, and then they say, okay, usually, they're there by 4 p.m., but don't panic. So it could be all day while you're waiting for your luggage. But we just went to the water park for that day, which was a free water park day on your arrival day. And since we were checking into a new resort, it was our arrival day. So we just dropped our luggage off there at Bell Services, went to the water park day. And then when we came back, we ended up heading over to All-Star Sports, which is a value resort. It was dirt cheap to stay there compared to all of the others. It's like the cheapest resort. And it was totally fine. We weren't hanging out and having any resort days there, but it was fine. The only complaint about All-Star Sports is the noise. It just feels like the walls are paper thin. That's all. Otherwise, I think it's a fine resort. If you are on a budget, 100% totally do it. It was fine by me. The only transportation option they have is buses, but I don't mind the buses. I don't know. I'm just happy to be there. Then once you get to your new resort, you just go to the Bell Services at your new resort and tell them your name, and they will bring them up to your room for you, or you can just grab them and bring them up to the room. So there was that. Overall, our trip was amazing. The Halloween party, I highly recommend going. And I definitely recommend doing your research ahead of time, watching videos, knowing what your priority is and how you want to spend your time, because the time flies by so fast, and before you know it, you're like, I thought I had all this time to get all this stuff done, and the time is over, especially with the parade and the stage show and the fireworks. If you want to see all those things, they take up a significant amount of time if you want to get a good spot. I personally did not want to spend our time waiting in line to meet characters because that would eat up your time so fast, because we did wait in line for Stitch, and that was quite a wait. And we're glad that we met Stitch in his Elvis costume, but otherwise, yeah, our priorities were rides and then the shows. Stitch was the priority as well for character, but I wanted to experience everything else as far as the party goes. But I loved it. We had so much fun, and I would definitely do it again. I think I don't think I would make it an immediate priority now that we've done it, but I would definitely do it again because it was so fun. Most of the rides that we wanted to ride, we got to basically walk on. The only wait we had was at Tiana's, and that was because the ride kind of went down for a minute while we were waiting in line. So we had to wait, I think maybe 5-10 minutes for that one, 10 minutes maybe. And that was because the ride went down for a moment. Everything else was basically a walk on, which was so nice. The water park day, let's talk about that because this is the first time we've been to a water park, just her and I. I loved it. I loved that it was a free thing. It did rain for a little bit while we were there. So if I had paid full price for the tickets, I would have been a little sad, but you can't control the weather. Would I do it again? Absolutely. But I wouldn't prioritize it. I don't think it's something I have to do on every trip unless my daughter really, really wants to. It was a blast. It took me back to my childhood, and I love I like how they have a mix of family slides and, thrilling slides. We didn't do any thrilling slides. My daughter's not ready for them yet, but we did a lot of family things. The wave pool was so much fun. And the food was great. I loved that barbecue chicken flatbread that I had from Leaning Palms. So overall, yeah, that was a blast as well. So we had a lovely trip. Next time, I always say next time because as soon as I leave, I want to go back. It's just the magical experience of the music, the atmosphere. The cast members are so incredible. I think we had a pixie dusted magical moment every single day, which I never expect. But these just cast members, I swear they can see your happiness and they just want to give you more of it. They're so amazing. Traveling solo with my daughter never feels, our first time doing it felt a little scary for me, but now it's just it's like second nature for us. We kind of know where to go in the airport. We know how to get through security. And in Disney, I always feel safe and secure. And I don't know, you guys, my brain after a long travel day was so all over the place that when we got to Coronado, I was taking pictures of the lobby, or I was taking a picture of my daughter in the lobby. And then we walked to go find our room, and you know, we're trying to find our bearings. We get inside the room and I'm like, where's our suitcase? Where's our suitcase? I thought I left it in the elevator. We went back to the elevator, it wasn't there. I started panicking. We had just gotten there and I have no luggage. And so I started retracing our steps, and I was gonna go to the lobby and report it missing. And then I get to the lobby and it's sitting there. And it had been easily 20 minutes because we were trying to find our way around the resort. So my luggage was just sitting in the lobby for 20 minutes unattended, and luckily no one took it. But there was a moment, and my daughter likes to call it a learning moment. She says, we all have one every single day. So that was yours. This trip, I didn't do any dining plans. I would say I missed it purely based on convenience. I felt like paying for everything then and there, just, oh, you just feel the dollars going away. Even though I set a budget, I felt it more paying for it one by one versus having the dining plan included. Now I've had free dining plan twice, 3 times maybe. And then 3 times I've had the dining plan, and most of the time, 2 times it was free, and 1 time it was severely discounted for kids, and it made it dirt cheap to get it for myself as well, included. And so I don't know, I think if you can get a dining plan discounted or free, go for it. I say go for it immediately, and then I would not feel as bad doing all of the character meals and having all of the things included. But we ate fairly cheap. We ate at quick service every single day. I canceled some of our sit down restaurants just because we were go, and then we were still full from a lot of our meals that we had had. But I definitely, the next trip, I want it to be a little longer, and I want to have more time at Magic Kingdom, of course, because we had only done the Halloween party this time, and I want to do more sit-down meals and probably get the dining plan. If it's not discounted, I will not do the dining plan because it's not worth it price-wise. We did have lightning lanes only the one day, and I definitely recommend it for Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom. My camera cut off, so I'm not sure where I left off, but lightning lane is so worth it for Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios in my opinion, and so easy to navigate. I liked being able to pick 3 lightning lanes ahead of time, a week ahead of time, and so knowing I didn't have to wake up early and stress about getting ones on our actual vacation was really nice. What else? Yeah, so I feel like skipping the lines is just so worth it with kids, and just spending your time not in line, amazing. And you can see in my video where I did the Hollywood Studios vlog, you can see I walked you through the lightning lanes, and we were basically just done super early in the morning, and we were able to go on rides a couple of other times without lightning lanes when the wait times went down, and it was just worth it for my daughter and myself. Yeah, again, it was an amazing trip. Thank you for watching, and I hope to go on another future one again and maybe try out a different resort. Let me know where I should stay next time. My favorite resort still is the Polynesian, but that one is extremely expensive and definitely a luxury and definitely like a splurge special one. It's not a staying at every trip all the time for 7 nights one. Yeah, so anyway, all right, you guys, I will talk to you in the next one. Don't forget to check out Bagsmart for their affordable yet super high quality and really cute travel gear, which I have linked in the description box below. Thanks for watching, you guys. Talk to you in the next one.